It's hard to look dignified when you are dangling from a branch, but it's even harder when a 400 kg mammal hanging nearby you, totally stealing your spotlight. In a quiet, peaceful village, a completely chaotic day is about to unfold. Or English presents Preposition Panic. Grab your thinking caps because learning preposition is about to get a lot more exciting. Once upon a time, in a sun drenched village where gossip traveled faster than a speeding bullet, lived three brothers. They were famous across the land not for their wealth, but because they possessed a collective IQ that barely matched the village donkey. You can see them sitting under a tree. Under a tree. Bablu, the eldest, was convinced that he was a master strategist, but his solutions were always overly complicated and 100% wrong. Jaggu, the middle, exceptionally literal. If you told him it was raining cats and dogs, he would go outside with a leash and a bowl of milk. Chotu, the youngest, permanent daydreamer, always trying to get out of doing actual work. One hot afternoon, Bablu was sitting under the shade of a mango tree when Bablu noticed something horrifying. A single blade of green grass had managed to sprout out of the mud and thatched roof of their house. Bablu gasped, jumping to his feet. Brothers, disaster! Look at that grass on the roof. If it keeps growing, our house will turn into a jungle and wild tigers will move into our bedroom. Tiger, into a bedroom. Jaggu scratched his head. I don't want to share my blanket with a tiger. We must get rid of it. But how do we cut it? Getting the ladder is so much work. These were the thoughts of Jaggu and Chotu. Bablu smiled, tapping his temple, and said, leave it to my brilliant mind. We don't need to cut it. We have a cow. Cow eats grass. We just need to put the cow on the roof. Jaggu and Chotu stared at Bablu in absolute awe. It was genius. They marched towards their old lazy cow Basanti, who was chewing cud and minding her own business. Chotu tried lifting her tail while Jaggu pulled her horns. Basanti simply let out a massive moo and sat down, crushing Babu's favorite slippers. Then they tried pushing Basanti from behind. Basanti didn't budge, but she did kick Jaggu squarely in the shin. Bablu declared, physical force is for amateur. We need leverage. We need a rope. Bablu grabbed a thick well rope. He threw one end of the rope over the roof of the house and tied the other end securely around Basanti's neck. Bablu commanded, all right, Jaggu, you and Chotu go to the other side of the house. Grab the rope and pull with all your might. When the cow goes up, it will eat the grass and village will be saved. Jaggu, being literal, took the rope, but Chotu had a sudden realization. He said, brother, pulling a cow is a hard work. Why don't we tie the rope around your waist? You are heavier than us. You can jump just off the big banyan tree on this side, and your weight will pull the cow up. Bablu's eye lit up. Chotu, for once you aren't being completely useless. So Bablu tied the other side of the rope around his waist and climbed up the tree. Ready, set for the village, Bablu cried and jumped off the banyan tree branch. Gravity did its job perfectly. Bablu plummeted towards the ground. Consequently, the rope snapped taut, and on the other side of the house, Basanti, a 400-kilogram mammal, was suddenly yanked into the air. But physics is a harsh mistress. Bablu got violently jerked backward. He shot upward into the air like a poorly aimed rocket, screaming at the top of his lungs, while Basanti only managed to get her front two legs dangling a few feet off the ground. A village elder walking past the house stopped dead in his track to witness this spectacle. Bablu was stuck in the air on the other side, wedged tightly into a fork of banyan tree, screaming for help. Basanti, the cow, was looking incredibly annoyed but casually chewing on a piece of a thatch. and Jaggu and Chotu were sitting on the ground sharing a pocketful of roasted peanuts watching the show. It took 3 fire brigades, 2 ladders, and a very angry village chief to get Bablu down. Jaggu looked up completely calm and told the old man, "We are clearing the roof, uncle, but I think Bablu over budgeted the cow's weight. Chotu, I told you that we should have used the goat." As for Basanti, she refused to give milk for a month unless she was fed premium mangoes. Thank you for watching Aura English. If this video helped you understand these words better, please give it a like and share it with someone who is learning English. Be sure to subscribe Aura English and hit the bell icon so you can never miss our next vocabulary guide. See you again in the next lesson.